My name is Remeece. Back in 2020 to 2022, I went to the schools all over the UK to stop the children from taking the vaccines. Me and my fellow activists, foot soldiers for freedom. During these times, we've encountered so much resistance back in lockdown. So much resistance. Resistance from the public, resistance from the mainstream media, resistance from the police, resistance from the people who are in control of what's going on, of this genocide. Now, back then, we did not give up, we did not fold. Even a lot of arrests that was made. They've arrested me 7 times, I've been de-arrested 6 times, which only inspired more people to go on the street and do what we're doing. The children was told by the mainstream media that whenever they see Remeece come to their schools, they should ignore him because he's a conspiracy theorist, according to the mainstream media. That did not work. We did tube outreach, which is very successful. And now I'm back in my country, where I was born. I am a Jamaican. I would not allow these people to destroy my people. And I'm going to play my part in stopping this cashless system from happening, which was always and always was the main plan. Now, as you can see right here, these are some fellow Jamaicans. Unbeknownst to me, I did not know these people existed. People like the likes of DJ Kentucky, one of the guys that is always speaking out and doing stuff against this system. Conscious minds. These guys are called conscious minds in Jamaica. These guys putting in a lot of work. This footage you can see right here is from 2021. They've been defining it. There's not a lot of people you see out there, but I tell you right now, they're like a million. You might see 10 people here, and back in 2021, they did a huge protest. We have a few thousand, but a few thousand or a few hundred people in Jamaica is like a few millions because the Jamaican people are very strong. Hey guys, this is Remeece. Right now I'm in Jamaica, downtown Kingston, and basically I'm here to educate the people, the Jamaican people, especially the Eaglers. And the people we call the Eaglers are people who sell on the stalls and trying to earn a living that the government of Jamaica are trying to take away from them. Now, basically with this cashless system that they're pushing, it's about the World Economic Forum, right? And everything starts from COVID. Everything starts from the COVID, and the people that they label are conspiracy theorists been warning against this from the beginning and telling the people, do not follow any of these vaccine lockdown, do not follow any of these rules, because this is what it's going to come down to. And right now we come down to it, and this year the government of Jamaica, they're going to start campaigning for the cashless system. And with the cashless system, they're gonna disguise it as safety, and they're gonna say, oh, it's for our safety because people can get robbed and all of that kind of stuff. That's complete nonsense. What is the cashless system is about is a central digital currency, central banking digital currency, where we will have no freedom whatsoever. They will take every freedom away from us. They're gonna own all of our lands. They're gonna take off all of our small businesses, And we basically going to be working for them like slaves. We're not going to own any house. They're going to take over our lands. They're already selling all our lands already. And we have to do something about it. So right now I'm here to talk to the people, get their perspective about it, ask them how they feel about it, and try to give them some solution on how we can defeat this. Okay? So walk with us. Tell the people them how you feel about the cashless society where the government are push.
Cashless society. This a society can work with cashless. This a society not ready for cashless. This a society are not too much anger, and not too much hungry. We are not too much stress for cashless. You know, imagine a little ghetto youth we live in a ghetto. Poor little nigga not even know a bank. He not even know which way you have to walk to go bank. To go get card. Which shop am I going to go now? Me stress out already and me not done talk. Hold on. Already and me not done rascal talk.
So hold on. So with all your business there, sir, how you gonna manage? When them come with them cashless thing, what you gonna do about it?
What me gonna do? Me nah no card to go buy nothing. So what me gonna do?
I no care them all use, my brother. Them gonna use the microchip in your hand.
Me don't want no microchip in which hand? Microchip where? No microchip around here me no want in my hand. And that's what
Whisper you want it then.
Me no want it, none at all. Hey,
sorry.
Tell them we can't go to Michael University College. Microchip got Michael University College. No microchip around here. Microchip on yourself. Make a microchip Andrew.
Well, sorry. The brother, straight. This is what we call a real straight Jamaican, you know.
Me a real Jamaican. Real Jamaican. Go get Andrew chip. Me can't manage chip.
Alright, you hear what the man says. So, brother, thank you, brother. Exactly. This is how we move. Cash.
Blood clot money, cash.
Alright. Because you know, without the cash, there's no freedom. At least you have some kind of freedom.
What you getting? They not hold me, you know. Hey, you not hold me, you not go hold them.
You hear what the man said? Because tell you what, some people have talked about, but them already control us with them. With the mobile phone and all of that stuff, that's foolishness. Because with the mobile phone, you can opt out of using a mobile phone. You can leave your mobile phone at your yard. You can't chop off your hand and leave it at your yard. You cannot chop off your hand and leave it at your yard. You understand, with a microchip in it. So that's what the brother said. Cash, you see that? Blessings. So right now, me and one of my fellow freedom fighters, we're gonna be going through the market and trying to get the people to engage with us and educate them about the cashless system and what's going on in Jamaica. Because anytime you speak against this, the police come hard on you, and the police are going to be affected as well, because soon they're going to have robots to take away the police and the soldiers' jobs. So they need to choose their side very, very soon.
Did you know that Jamaica is going cashless?
No, I hear the rumors, but I never really quite sure. But no, I soon come and talk about it. I have understand, say, it's in our making. But cashless, I don't like that type of system, they don't at all.
Sorry, if it came in now, what do you think you could do about it?
No, we have to just try to do our best. Remember, say, the people, the majority rule, So we have to do our best to make sure, say, I know everybody take cash and everybody have a card machine and everybody use card. Want to the little corner shop, want to my little business. Remember, say, I have a card machine, so I go on the cash.
Yeah, and it goes beyond that, because cards are going to be removed as well. So it'll be a chip in your hand. And once that happens, that means that they've got complete control over everything. So any money coming in, they can just stop it and decide what you spend money on. So how does that make you feel?
No, that not sound good. That not sound good at all. That sound like a part-time Matrix lifestyle. People can control how you move. I don't like that part. They don't trip. No. Totally against that, but you don't know wrong we can say. But majority still have to come out and put in for them part.
Well, if I told you there was a solution?
What's the solution?
Solution the solution, not a lot of people are going to want to hear the solution, but the solution is when the time comes, we're going to have to rebel in a certain way. We always going to act lawful, right? Because you have a difference between legal and lawful. Now, the lawful way is to stand under our inalienable rights. And our inalienable rights, one of our inalienable rights is your right to earn a living, your right to body autonomy, okay? Your right to assemble, your right to protest. Now, the way we're going to protest, we're not going to go to the government because the government doesn't exist. Because any government that can create this kind of tyranny and sell us over to another entity, which is the World Economic Forum, right?
System by the matrix, man.
It is a complete control system, but what I'm saying is I'm trying to give a solution to the problem, and not a lot of people, especially Jamaicans, because a lot of Jamaicans now become possessed by their image and earthly possession like wealth, money, porn, sex.
Brainwash, man. And the brainwash, you remember, say, the people them under a certain control from day one, you know, where you don't even know, say you're under that the control, you know.
But I'm going to give you the solution. The solution, when the cashless thing comes in, what we're going to do, we have to, nobody goes to work. And I mean nobody. You see, when they have lockdown back in 2020 and 2021, now the Jamaican people going to lock down the place. And I'm not talking about locking down on the roads and all of that kind of stuff. Like I said, we're acting lawful.
Peaceful protest, a peaceful demonstration, something kind of like that, yeah.
But the thing is, we're trying to get the message across, you know, to everybody in all over the world, and to shine a light on you guys' business, so you guys are prepared for what's to come, and we can defeat it together, my brother. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah, I like the fact that you take the time out and I do this on your own. That's a brave move and that's a conscious move. Really love and respect that.
Thank you, my brother. Jamaican, bless.
I
appreciate that. So guys, this video that you're about to witness is basically a video where I went to the Jamaica Prime Minister's rally on the 11th of February this year, where I went there to give the Jamaican people, a huge crowd of the JLP supporters, some information. I was warned before I go there that this could be suicide and I could get killed and all of that kind of stuff, and it was a chance that I was willing to take because I was already on my way to making sure I get this message out there no matter what the consequences may be. And as you can see in the video, the crowd turned away whilst the Prime Minister was speaking and turned their attention to me, and they start getting rowdy and police had to intervene and stuff like that. So when you're watching this video, don't get emotional, don't be upset with the people. The people lack the knowledge of what's really going on, okay? And we have to realize that we're gonna need these people. When they realize what's really going on with this cashless thing, they're gonna come on board and fight with us, because we have to fight this together. We say no to a cashless system in Jamaica. We say no to the slavery in Jamaica. We say no to the Jamaican government selling our lands, right, to external people. Stop selling our lands to external people. The land belongs to the Jamaican people. Stop selling our beaches to external people. Us Jamaicans, we're supposed to go on our beaches for free and don't have to pay for these things. This is ours. We need these people to leave our countries alone. They are imposters, okay? The Jamaican government are imposters. They're not Jamaicans. Any Jamaican that can create this kind of slavery on our people, okay, slave our people, sell us over to the World Economic Forum and the World Health Organization, these are not our people. These are imposters. Enjoy the video.
Even better. On February 26th, don't stay home. Grab your neighbor. Go out and vote for Labour. Roll out and vote them out. A word from the Mara Lawson. Your next counselor.
Show Labour rights! Show Labour rights! Big up yourself, Labour rights. Let's big up the Prime Minister. I want to say thanks to our Member of Parliament and Margaret Edwards. Our mayor to be. The crowd look good. Newland, Southborough. I know some love you with all of my heart. But I ask that you come out on election day. Put your heads beside it. I don't hear you. Put your heads beside it. Put your heads beside it. Show Labour rights. Place up yourself. One love. Teach your love on the man. One love. Show Labour rights.
Thank you. Let's hear from Martin Edwards, the next mayor for Portmore. Show your voice! Show your voice! Portmore is a very special place in Jamaica. Only in Portmore, the residents have 2 votes. Only in Portmore you have 2 votes. So on election day, just as how the crowd is big, we have the best member of parliament. Make some noise! We have the best prime minister, the most honorable Andrew Holness. We have the best Dr. Andrew Wheatley.
What gave me that?
And of course, we have the best councillor in the Mara Lawson. So on election day, all the Portmore people have 2 votes. You're going to go inside that polling station and you're going to put 1 X beside the bell for Mara Lawson. And the next X beside the bell for the next mayor of Portmore, Martin Edwards. Show them rights! Thank you. No, Newlands, the moment you've been waiting for. The man you call bro God, the man you call Prime Minister, the man you call Andrew, the man you call Andrew, Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Look, this has been the most enthusiastic welcome that I have received from any community.
Yes,
Feel about the cashless thing?
Well, I'm not totally in support of it because I feel like not having your cash readily at hand is a kind of bondage on people. People decide whenever you want to spend your cash and that, you know, so they will have control of you. I don't support the cashless system, none at all. Not at all. Especially if you work for your money already, why you go want somebody control? It's supposed to be yours. And then you're supposed to decide when you can spend it, or you understand? Yeah.
And the thing is, even if you say something, there's no freedom of speech is gonna go if we allow them to do that. You feel me? So if you say something that them don't like, the government them can just switch your card from green to red, just like in China. You understand? So we have to fight that, my brother. What you say?
Yeah, I really think. Me even see it happening in one European country, like everybody got the machine and then nobody now get no money from the machine. I believe, if I don't remember, it was Scotland or Sweden, but I see it happen, and everybody like them let's get crazy. Them don't know what to do. Nobody can pay for them gas, for them eater, nothing at all. So that to me, as I say, me a Jamaica, me used to my cash. You see me? So no cashless thing, man.
And it bigger than just cash. It's a complete control. You know what I mean? It's a complete control, and our government already sell us over to the World Economic Forum. And them use the COVID as the scapegoat for bringing in all of this kind of nonsense. And then them label the people them like myself conspiracy theorists who've been speaking against the nonsense and trying to wake my people up. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, you know, I'm glad that a lot of Jamaican people are awake, because the thing is, we're just coming from uptown. Everybody's on our side. But guess what? Most of the people scared to speak up. And the thing is, we're Jamaican, we're supposed to be rebellious people. We're supposed to be the rebellious slaves. But now we become the coward slaves. You feel me? So how you feel about that? How you feel about like Jamaican people scared to speak about them and speak about them real sovereign rights and just because them scared of the backlash what gonna happen?
Yeah, that's true. And a very important point that you make still, you know. But you know, Jamaica is what them say a third world country, so it might be different for you. As a man who live in Europe, you know, you might be more protected by the system or whatsoever. But in Jamaica, if a man talk now, by later he must get a chance to talk again. So, and it don't necessarily mean say it's a gunman or what. But we are Jamaica kind of depend on the corrupt side of things, I swear. So you might make even talk against a politician, and the politician they ever said nothing, and somebody take it up and you're just out. You know what I mean? So that's so people just afraid for them life overall, you know, but naturally, what me I say still, it will come to a point where people they have to give a damn about them life, because they actually take away your life from you. So it's either you stand up and fight for your life or you just not have no life. So I just say it I reach to, bro, I swear. Right.
Appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Yeah. This is actually my blood brother. He's a prominent artist in Jamaica. Right? He's a prominent dancehall artist in Jamaica. And I want to ask you a question. How do you feel about the cashless system that the government is trying to implement in the country?
Right now, the cashless system is a confusion. Because I guess what now, you have some people cannot do without the cash. Them buy 6 cheap chips, them sell them and buy 9. Sell that 9 and buy a dozen. Tell me how the cashless system going to work for them. I'm not talking about me, you know. For me, a street youth. Me a hustler, I know it not going to work for me. But me will go live a bush. So it's either or either. And as I said, the cashless system never going to work. Not in Jamaica, not this time. You know what I mean? It's not a fortune teller to tell you what's going to happen next. But at this point, cannot work. Won't work.
So you said one thing there. You said, you know, you are going to live a bush. But the problem is this. These people cover all of them angles, which means they're selling off all of the lands. So the thing is, food is a natural resource for us, right? So that's what we usually go back to whenever government trying to take everything away from us. At least we can go back to the earth, plant our food and eat. So if them take that away from us as well, it's like the quote said, you know, you run to the rock and the rock run. How we gonna combat that?
Well, right now, I'm glad them do this still, you know. You know what, to be honest, I'm glad them do this. Because them help to push the revolution and if it go happen from when? From then. So, you know what I mean? So when them do this and I make it get like a tighter, you know, Jamaican is like mongrel dog. So when then tail touch a wall, a one way them go, you know. Forward, you know. Remember me tell you, then now go back and then until I touch the wall and know, so then batter up against the wall and now where to go about forward. What you now do here?
So that being said, I know like you've been speaking against this nonsense on your social media and stuff, and you know it goes without saying I shouldn't even be asking you if you're gonna continue to speak against this, but I have to ask you just for the camera: are you gonna continue to be an activist against this and speak against this so your children, your grandchildren can be free?
Yeah, absolutely. To be honest, we have to continue press on us up here because look around you. Just look around you right now. You can't say them youth can't do without the cash. Not right now. Me can be honest. Me a man, I fight changes, you know. Because sometimes changes is good. Can't so bad too. But what me I say, this definitely can't work. No, not right now. Honestly, it cannot work. And as I say, if you look around you don't need no glasses to see it. So them have to do something about that something here. It just not gonna work. The cash sitting here just not gonna work. Not right now, to be honest.
But just to be quick, right? The thing is, they already have it in place. So the only solution is all the governments, JLP, PNP, all of these governments have to go because they all work for the same oppressors. You understand? They all work for the same people. So we don't want them to change anything. They have to leave for us to be free. That's the only solution. It's no other solution. We can't say, oh yeah, put another man in power. No, all of them have to leave in order for us to be free. That's the ultimate solution to all of this. You feel me? So how you close this out?
Well, I teach my kids what me learn. I teach some other people kids what me learn. So they can teach. Yeah. So this can get even more stronger. We can't reverse in other time. Yeah. A time we have to get forward. All I worry about the hype and the flare and whatever. Anybody's not for that. Anybody's preparing the youth them for what to come. And Babylon have them planned a long time. And as I said, the revolution don't go get started now because them a push. So while them a push, as I said, Jamaican, them have a little way for stay in them corner a little. But when it get too tight, you better do the thing too right. You know what I mean?
So that being said, I like the way my brother just closed it out because the Jamaican people are very laid back people and a lot of them don't really understand what's going on. You feel me? But at the same time, like my brother said, when it start getting too tight, that's when they're gonna fight for the right. So this is Remeece. I'm in Jamaica, freedom fighter, a real activist, and I'm out. Let's keep fighting.
It's going down, the people dying, the moon begins to bleed, hell is frying, he released the 7 seals, I heard the trumpet singing, the prophecy has been fulfilled, earth is cleansing, now it's heart rebuilding now, now it's heart rebuilding now, all the seas is rising up, only the meek rejoicing now, now it's heart rebuilding now, now it's heart rebuilding now, all the seas is rising.
So right now we have my fellow activist brother right here, Terrell. And basically Terrell is one of the activists that's been standing up against this this COVID scam. And now he's standing up against this, the cashless society. So I'm gonna have a few words with my bro. So Terrell, what make you want to stand up against this? And since when you've been actively speaking against this, and not only speaking, but physically going out there to do outreach or protest, if you will. And what has been the general feedback and how you feel about it?
Well, what can I say? It's been 4 years now since 2019. Let's say 2020, because that's when it in Jamaica. And through what we've been doing with Conscious Minds JA, we've been out there letting people know that the whole COVID thing is a scam. The whole thing was a scam. It was a pandemic created to get you to take the vaccine, not a vaccine created to protect you from any virus. But anyhow, we know that we and people around the world, our efforts were so great, both in the physical public space and online, that the governments had to throw out the COVID scam. Now, the next line in the agenda really is the digital currency, and we see where the playbook is being unraveled systematically right now. Many people, because of their economic differences and restrictions, they don't pay attention to these things. So when persons are out here trying to get the views, they don't understand the seriousness of it yet until they're affected, and we realize that that's when people react, only when they're affected. So my group we even did a series called In the Streets. It's still on YouTube, where we did different type of interviews, and the digital currency thing, people need to understand what it is so that they can make a decision on whether or not it is something they think is something good for them. Now, people really doesn't understand it, because what it is China on steroids. It's China globally, and if anybody know what China is, right, truly is, nobody would want to do, welcome the kind of system in them country, right? Imagine your money. The government is going to tell you how much of your money you can spend, and if you, for any reason stand against them, they're going to tell you that they're going to lock off your money, so you cannot spend it, right? So, it's just a system where people need to understand, but in so many cases, until they're affected, I don't think people really care, and that's a sad reality.
I'm Jamaican, but I live in London, and to be honest with you, I come to Jamaica, and I'm really, 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 really disappointed in the Jamaican people as a whole. Jamaican, we're very laid back, but I don't think this is the time to be laid back about anything. But the thing is, the things that they're not laid back about is the things like porn, and
I wouldn't say porn. I'd say sus. Jamaica is a sus country. Whatever is taking the news media publicly is what catch them attention. If it's not that, it's not entertaining to them. And while the government can distract them with any little thing around there, so the government's hidden hand around here, so I do this, right? If Jamaica understood the amount of money the government borrow in their names that they have to pay back, and I don't even think they understand that the debt is taken by the government and paid by the people, and imagine in a cashless system where they can just program the system to hide any amount of figures that they want, right, at the touch of a button. It's a system. Well, if people don't understand it by now, then I don't know what will get them to understand it. But I think there will be some crazy revolution if a cashless system is to be implemented. And that would be right after then crash the money system, right? Because of course they have to crash the current system in order to introduce a new system, and at that point it will be chaotic. Of course, the government and the rich people, they will be protected because they are preparing for it. I can tell you, they are preparing for it, and for the losses. Look at the Chinese stores around the island, the wholesales. Look what them have. Storm shutters for when things pop off, to protect them own places. What about the Jamaicans who don't have those resources? So people just need to stop use the economic situation that they are mentally held down into to be blind, because Jamaica know what go on, but they're not saying nothing because it not start yet, and at that point I'm sorry for them.
So I mean, not to go too long, but how do you really feel about it in its entirety, in terms of the actual outcome of what the Jamaican people are gonna do about it when it actually comes? Because our job is to actually raise awareness and get them and prepare them for it when it comes, right? So how do you feel like, what do you feel the result is gonna be? Because I live in London, right, for 24 years now, right? So you're on the ground, so you know more than me, and you've been actively doing the work here, which is a shame because I've been in London, I didn't even know about you guys. You know what I mean? If I know about you guys, I would have helped spread your guys' message far and wide, man. So what do you think will happen when the monetary system is crashed and the Jamaican people realize what is really going on with the cashless thing?
I wouldn't say I feel. I'd say I know that there will be chaos, because if you listen to some people we have passed and spoken to, you know, they must say, you know, my money. They can't do that with my money. When everybody lose their money all at the same time and can't get access to it, and the banks, you know, they're literally virtually going to be shut down, there will be literal chaos, right? And of course, that's the plan of the system, where they'll come in, swoop in with the digital, solution to, you know, come to everybody's rescue. After, of course, they have to have some amounts of chaos happening, because it's not going to be the same time and things. So I know that there will be chaos here and worldwide. So we just have to be mindful, watch out. Plant some food in the yard. Not going to need it. And thing, come together as a community. Yeah, because we're not going to need it. Don't kill each other when them cause these chaos, because that's what they want. They want to kill each other until then decide to come back in with whatever, you know. So people just need to be mindful of the fact they want us to destroy each other. And while we are fight each other upon the anvil, the man with the magnifying glass just keep beaming the sun right at us. So we need to have sense as a people and understand that the same wicked from in the 1900s is the same wicked now. All right? Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. These leaflets are the leaflets that I'm giving out in Jamaica right now, right? I shipped them over to Jamaica from London. This one is basically explaining about the social credit system, the really, really good leaflets. If I turn them over, you see explain everything more in detail. Now you can go on my website, which is www.remeece.com, okay? And this leaflet is about the truth about the vaccines and about the mRNA and about every single thing about how vaccines work and the injuries that is caused from the so-called vaccines as well. So I'll just turn that over, okay? So this is the sign in the middle of the road. Basically, straight to the point, you know. Cashless Jamaica will not be for our safety, but rather a return to slavery. You follow us here. This is the message. Yeah, we need to try and get the people to take pictures of this, take the leaflet and engage. Put it on social media. You know what I mean? Just prepare them for what's to come. Because people usually wait until something happens before they do anything. So you have to be, you have to try and be 10 steps ahead of you.
Cashless society. They might put it in a thing where they must say, all right, it's safe. Safety they must sell to people. Like, so if you don't have cash, you're not gonna lose your cash. Nobody can rob you and them thing there. But if you have cash, you have control, because you can save your money underneath your mattress, so you know, so you have $1 million there. But if it is just a system where them have everything in the machine, that means you don't own nothing. So them can just say, oh, you know, something go on down the road, you know, and you can't go buy one bread, you know. And you kiss your teeth and you go down the road and you say you go buy a bread. And then your card or whatever decline. And then say go and back to your yard and you can't buy a bread. So the cashless society no make you have no whole heap of leverage where freedom is concerned. So that's why we're against that. You know, and want to raise awareness so people can know, say, all right, then if we come to agreement, we say no. We don't want that. So
do you think that this will work? Like, you mean doing petitions, do you think that this will work?
So basically what we are doing right now is raising awareness. So you say if more people know about this, then we can come together as a collective and find a solution for it, and we can rebel and say no. Because really and truly we are the system, you know. So if everybody say no, who them going to control? So the more people know about it, is the better result we're going to have. So it's not even just the petition, it's just the awareness. Say, all right, then you know, me know, and we say no. Because if we say no, who them are going to control? It's the one them will say yes, and them cause everything for go and same way, and them make it go and same way. You know, so I just really that way I do. I raise awareness on all of this, the cashless society, the vaccine, just the whole freedom for just own myself, basically.
So do you think this has to do with Christianity, like the Antichrist and etc., the cashless systems?
In a sense, it tied into that, but not really. It does have something to do with control. The elite people just want to control, have more control over people, and they want to implement tools where them can use, like cashless. You know, they want to tell us, say, you got own nothing and you got alright with that, basically. So you're not gonna really have, even yourself, them are gonna just own you. You know.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
17.
17? What school you go to?
The Excelsior High. The Excelsior High.
Excelsior High, all right? All right, so have you heard about the cashless system at any time?
Yes, I have.
What have you heard about it?
So it's I've heard that basically this chip thing will come in, and they'll use it to, like, it's like you go to the bank and they'll ask you for the chip or anywhere that they place it, and you'll place it somewhere, and basically that's how you will get access to your money within the bank.
Exactly that. And not only that, but everything. Your medical records, everything you do. So a lot of people usually say, but you already have your mobile phone, they already control you by your mobile phone. But the thing is, you can leave your mobile phone at your house, or if you choose to, you can opt out of having a mobile phone, right? But you can't chop off your hand and go up the road, right?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's, you know, they always use the word safety, because when you use the word safety, you know, they use words like safety, experts, because these are words that when people hear that, they feel better inside. Like, okay, cool. It's the same as COVID. This is how they sell the slavery to us. Okay, but now with the cashless thing, you're not gonna have any kind of privacy whatsoever. And the thing is, you're not gonna be able to own lands. This is why the Jamaican government are selling all of our lands over to the billionaires. They're gonna sell all of our lands. All of these people that's inside here selling stuff, like the Higglers selling stuff, they're not gonna have access to none of this, because they want to clear things like this up. So it's complete slavery. So how was a 17-year-old student, how do you feel about this? And if you feel any type of way about it, like you have a little bit of knowledge about it, what are you gonna do when you look in the mirror and you said, you know what, I have to do something about it? What you're gonna do about it? Are you gonna speak about this on your social media? Are you gonna wait for your friends? You're gonna wait for it to become popular before you say something?
Oh, as a 17-year-old, of course I will. My belief of the entire thing, all of this has to do with Christianity, because I am a Christian believer. So all of this, I believe it's the devil's doing and the devil's way of controlling the entire world. So basically what I would suggest to everyone is to, like, give your life to God, basically. And we have no way of stopping this. I think we have, we don't have any way to stop this, or I believe that this is probably way much stronger than we are.
I don't agree. I'll tell you why I don't agree. These people are only a few people. You see, this is the thing. This is the mental slavery that they trap us in. All right, so I'll just give you a simple little breakdown of what I've been doing for the past almost 4 years now. So in London, I'm one of the people who created a movement against the lockdown and the vaccines and all of that kind of stuff, right? I've been arrested 7 times, de-arrested 6 times, because I learned something called my inalienable rights, which is your God-given rights that can never be taken away. And one of your God-given rights is body autonomy. Body autonomy means you decide what goes inside of your body. And their science, okay, their science is backed up by pharma. the real science, the real scientists, they've been censoring these scientists over the period of time and calling them conspiracy theorists and all of that kind of stuff, okay? But they said everybody's going to take the vaccine. Most of the population is going to take the vaccine. However, we went on the street, the same thing we're doing now. We do it back in London, and we're doing it in a major way. We even marched 2 million people on the streets, right? Now, we got the message to the people. A lot of people took the vaccine, but majority didn't take the 4 shots. And they said if you take 1 shot or you take 2 shots, you're not classified as vaccinated. So therefore, most of the population didn't take the 4 shot, and you can't believe anything that is said in the media, because the media and the government, they all work hand in hand, they all work together. So I believe we can do something about it. Hence the reason why we're here, because I know we can do something about it. Because I know Jamaican people, deep down we have this rebellious spirit, but a lot of us becomes possessed by greed. If you don't mind, like porn and all of these kind of foolishness, and this is why we're going down. But once the Jamaican people realize that we can't deal without cash, and once they realize what is really going on, a lot of them gonna rebel. Hopefully not too late. But this is why we're here, to raise awareness. So never give up, because in Revelations 13, you're Christian like me. Revelations 13, 16 to 18, it tell you about the mark. And then Revelations 14, verse 8 to 12 tell you, if you take the mark, you will be destroyed as well. So if the Bible is giving it that kind of warning, it means that we're supposed to do something about it. You understand? So as a 17-year-old, I like your mindset, you know, and I'm so happy that you're talking to us. And hopefully this is gonna go viral, and people gonna see you and you know, and love your mindset and realize that, you know, there's strong Jamaicans here, and we're gonna stand up to this. All right?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. How do you feel about the cashless thing, my brother, that these governments are trying to impose on our sovereign rights, man?
We can't manage that right now, because them think they are sufferation. We need money for our spend, brother. We need, if you can give my friend something in my hand, or my family something in my hand. What we can do if my friend down there so hungry, and me the fire, what am I going to do? For cashless, we make him get something to eat, how it all happen there, so. We can't work with that, brother. And money who want to deal with the straight money, brother. But we are right with money. And that we ban come see, so we don't need no changes. Straight, brother, straight.
Thank you, bro. All right, fellas. So how you feel about the Jamaican government pushing the cashless system?
Me like cash, because I don't want to have no bank book. I want to save my own money, because I'm a rob a country.
Straight like that.
Serious.
So if them able to implement the cashless society, right? How are we gonna fight against it? How are we gonna combat it?
How you gonna combat it? All we have to do is we'll have just group and get rid of them.
Straight like that. And you hear the man saying, the man had upon too much talking. The man say, we have to come together and destroy the thing. Simple as that. My last question is this: Are you gonna allow them to put a chip in your hand? Because the chip that they're gonna put in your hand, it have your money, which is a central banking digital currency, right? It have your medical record, it have everything. You wanna travel, it's gonna have everything there. And sometimes people say, yes, but the government already control us with a mobile phone and all of that kind of stuff. But what I always tell them is nonsense, because you can leave your mobile phone at your house, or you can opt out not to have a mobile phone, but you can't chop off your hand with a chip in it and then go up the road just to have some kind of peace and safety and some kind of freedom. So when they start pushing this, what you think is going to happen with the Jamaican people, and you speaking from your own perspective, what you think you're going to try to do to combat this problem?
Well, you can't force people to put things in their hand, chip, because it all cause problem, a revolution. You understand? You cannot do that. You can't force people. So you have to just work with people, their mindset. You understand?
I get that, but the Jamaican government already sold us over to the World Economic Forum, because Jamaica is not an independent country.
We all know that. We all know them things they go on. The government ever try to push things in.
So if we know that, why does Jamaican people celebrate Independence Day when we're not independent?
Well, boy, some Jamaicans are stupid, you know, and some wise, you know. So you have to just, you know, you understand, wise one.
But it seems like the stupid one, them more is the majority. And it sound like the wise one them are more in the minority, isn't it?
Yeah, so the stupid one them we say is the minority, or the which one they say is minority? Which one of them?
The wise ones are in the minority.
Yeah, well them
I feel.
maybe well because them have the whole of the money. That's why they moved away there. But you have to fight the thing. Straight.
So you say we just have to fight.
Yeah, have to fight it when it comes. Yeah.
So we should wait till it comes. But right now we're raising awareness, because if people don't have the knowledge, how are they gonna fight something that they don't know, right?
First try to get the knowledge right away. God, let me see where I go on.
But that's why we're here. All right, love, brother. Thank you. Yeah?
Bless.
Jamaican people still supporting politicians. The same politician them that force them to take a vaccine, lock them up in the house. These are the same people still fucking. Go ahead. I just have to protect my job and protect Uno and myself as well. Middle East, them still, my job, like your program still. Guess what? Most of them, systems from there. I don't see anybody with the public vaccine. I put some information from the website so people can detox protein outside of them. Cashless affect all of the ignorant people around but the cashless thing, the government of Jamaica want to remove cash.
You know, sir, you never tell this. I don't disrespect you.
No, it's not disrespect.
You know, say one government, me, I'm seeing you.
Me and you have the same one.
No, I think I'm right.
No, but me and you have the same one.
When me and you are talk, sir, you can't talk to the boy anything we have. What does the government? Please, me, I tell you, sir.
You go on.
The government don't know how me eat.
Yeah, but I don't work for the government. I work against the government.
I work with the same, sir. No, why you
Yeah, but me and you on the same page. I don't mean to tell you.
You know why you don't go no government?
That's unlawful because cash is still illegal thing. So therefore, they are discriminating against it. But we know where it's going. It's up to the people of Jamaica. My job right now is to open up the eyes of what's really going on. And stop everybody just wants to talk to each other. We don't pay attention to the earth. We are being possessed by these. This is the second part because COVID was the first part.
Hello, street capper.
The social credit system like China. It's not going to be debit card, it's going to be like Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. They're going to have their own currency, one government, more or less.
Well, it seems like a step foot with segregation. So long, the words from your mouth been going out to humiliation. With my
You man want to help him, the driver.
So this is the sign I have in the middle of the road. Basically straight to the point, you know. Cashless Jamaica will not be for our safety, but rather a return to slavery. You follow us here. This is the message. Yeah, we need to try and get the people to take pictures of this, take the leaflet and engage. Put it on social media. You know what I mean? Just prepare them for what's to come. Because people usually wait until something happens before they do anything. So you have to be, you have to try and be 10 steps ahead of you.
burn the cashless slavery in Jamaica.
Yeah, burn the cashless slavery in Jamaica.
Don't take the vaccine! Papa! Don't take the vaccine! Don't take the vaccine! Don't take the vaccine! Don't take...
There'll be no more cash. Cash will crash.
You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to...
MSET is now preparing a cabinet note for the use of a completely cashless system for the proposed reduction in bus fares effective April 1st, 2024. In essence, commuters who pay their fares using a smart card come April 1st.
There is no attempt by the government to remove cash, meaning paper money.
Indulge the fantasy that they have authority over us. Indulgence in that fantasy is responsible for the pains of the past year and for the pains that our children will feel for decades, centuries to come. They have no more authority over you than I do. No more authority over you than any man has over you. A badge or a vote in a ballot box does not give these people magical powers that you and I don't possess. If you believe that we were ever in a pandemic, despite your eyes, ears, brain, heart, and instinct telling you otherwise, you are choosing to believe a mass murdering government.
Mama, don't take the vaccine. Papa, don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine.
My brother thoughts. Yes, family. Straight from the heart. I done Force. Remeece. And this one is for the people, man. I stand up. Let's go. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people love is the people themselves. We deep in the hell when these times we need to rebel. We eat in a spell, they cook it up and season it well. That good burger, they serve it up like Keenan and Kel. And if I have to, then I be by myself. I'm ready for war, dog, I already reason with self. I'm seeing myself and Remeece when he's squeezing the shell. At these parasite mosquitoes, you will see them repel. Bring back 011, where the people rebelled. Robin Hood, don't rob your hood, feed the people them well. We at the fountain of life, bring the people to well. You know we're stronger in numbers, so don't keep to yourself. But if you have to, then you be by yourself. And if your enemy is hungry, gotta feed him a shell. We were gassed off Obama, he was speaking so well. But I ain't feeling Michael, sorry, I ain't feeling Michelle. Now we got a pandemic, they call it pandemic, randemic. See they're trying to run, you got a pandemic, hand them in. Maxwell got 10 years off, she was handling. Kiss the other man, big man handling. Man, I finish him, one bang on a random thing, then go back on a pampering. I designed this for my people, I ain't pandering. Man, we only got ourselves at the hammering.
The world is going down, the people dying, the moon begins to bleed, hell is frying. He released the 7 seals, I heard the trumpet singing, the prophecy has been fulfilled. Earth is cleansing, now it's heart rebuilding now. Now it's heart rebuilding now. All the seas is rising up, only the meek rejoicing now. Now it's heart rebuilding now. Now it's heart rebuilding now. All the seas is rising up, only the meek rejoicing now. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. It maketh me to lay in green pastures. My children here with me, I want the tears. My children here with me, I'll dry the tears. Mad from country, Spanish town, Portmore and Kingstonians, Mongolians. Most of them head
like onions for sure, yan. Dash with them heads in the ocean, Napoleon, Disney, Hollywood and Nickelodeon, Estonians rise up and defeat Babylonians, Macedonians. No longer accept a dystopian Australians. Link up with the Cambodians, Amazonians. Raid for the parade in the Arabians, Barbarians. Half with them heads yet and aliens, Canadians. Shine up with the Albanians, Hungarians. Team up with the Nigerians, Iranians. Showing love to the Armenians, Algerians. Muslims solidarity with Christians, Italians. Living eternal peace with the Asians. Just free the plan. Why Russia invade the Ukrainians? I fear no man. Globally split tricks by Ukrainian.
Global domination, that's what they be demonstrating. I'm here and on this occasion, I'm here to start conversation. My people have been awakened to madness and violation. The time now for elevation, we're up and that's confirmation. So done that we celebrating, we guiding it through a nation. They breaking free like a Haitian, I'm making sound like Jamaicans. We taking back what was taken, now this is more than a statement. Don't ever get it mistaken, we don't celebrate, you pay.
The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves. The only people the people have is the people themselves.
Do you know what it means to have a revolution? And what it takes to make a solution? Fighting against oppression, ooh yeah. Battering down depression, oh yeah. Just like soldiers, many are called, few are chosen. Many are called, few are chosen. Ooh yeah, oh, ooh yeah, oh. Gotta fight the right fight in this time.
Brother, don't take the vaccine. Sister, don't take the vaccine. Kids, don't take the vaccine. Children, don't take the vaccine. Don't take the booster. Don't be a loser. Don't take the booster.
We walk it. Foot soldiers, we talk it. Pfizer, Moderna, you tools, you fools, my body, my temple, my choice, my rules.